Hey guys, welcome back. As always, Burly Gamer here. We're going to pick back up from where we left off, playing as the Polish, going for that domination victory. One thing I forgot to mention last time, the reason why Sophia is the reason why it's good to have Sophia as a neighbor is militaristic city-states, if you're friends with them or allies with them, they'll give you free military units throughout the game. And also, the reason why I said it was a bad idea to settle over here, for those who don't know, that this is the border of a different civ, and if you settle too close to an opposing civ's lands, if you will, they will get really angry and very likely go to war with you earlier than they might have. I also... Oops, no, wrong one. Someone was talking about yield icons, and it does help a little bit show what you can get from each one of the tiles. It just, I think it to be a little too cluttered, and that's why I don't play with it. I do leave the hex grid on, just so I can see movement a little bit better, know where my units can go, because I know the movement cost of each of the units pretty well. But let's just jump back in. So we were already done with everything in terms of movement. Let's check and see where we are. All right, 5 turns until we can see horses and develop trade routes through caravans. All right, let's go. So we are going to have this guy come and try and deal with the spearmen, come down and deal with the barbarian camp, because we don't want them messing with us. And let's say hi to the other civ too. Okay, so it's Babylon. That's his typical hello screen, if you will. We don't have... I don't think we have... Yeah, we don't have writing, so we wouldn't even be able to establish an embassy, as it shows right there, with other civs until we have writing, and it's really too early for him to have writing as well. Let's see if there's anything up north of Sophia. It looks like there might be. And then once we see that, we're also going to send him back down to see the area over here, just to see what's going on over there. I wouldn't be surprised if they... Oh, okay, we're ready for another policy. I wouldn't be surprised with us attacking, being that this camp has been there for a while. They could very likely spawn another unit. So, what do we want to do? He's further along than us. We'll probably go with honor, because it gives a 33% combat bonus, and you get culture for barbarian kills, so we can a little later on keep a barbarian hut alive and kind of farm some culture off of it. It's a little trick I like to do every once in a while. Okay, some gems up here and some deer. I bet that's all that's up here. It doesn't look like there's much more beyond that. We'll check anyway. Oh, there's actually a little bit more. So we're 7 turns away from the worker. We'll leave it on that for now. I was going to possibly switch to the shrine to try and go toward getting a religion, but I think we'll just leave that for now. So the reason why I had him heal for a turn is it gives you back a little bit more of the health, so you can attack again, and it doesn't bring it low enough that if another unit spawns, it would be as detrimental to the unit possibly losing it. Oh, okay. So we found Natural Wonder, Uluru, and that's actually that could be a very good city placement, because you would get gems somewhere up here. Well, placing the city somewhere up here, you could get gems, and then you could get Uluru, which would help you a lot, as you can see down in the tooltip in the lower right down there. You get food and faith from Uluru. And I apologize if I mispronounce something. I just go by how I understand how to pronounce it. I probably will mispronounce a leader name, a city name, something along the lines. So we've finished animal husbandry, and let's see. We're gonna hop over to calendar. And so, okay, see, they did spawn another unit. So we're going to give him open terrain, because we have a lot of open terrain around here, and then heal him again. We're going to move up. And it looks like there could be even more, so we're going to keep looking. And there's another city-state up here. Okay. I wonder who that is. Not sure. I don't know them by their colors, but I do know that the broken lined are always city-states. I like to always reposition back on my capital in case something happened that it hasn't given me a notification for. Okay, we've found our second civ. It is, I'm not even going to try and say that, I'm not sure how to say that, but it's the Japanese. And we found Wittenberg, which gives us some gold and faith just by finding them. And we also grew to 3 population, which will help for production and science and things like that. I'm going to attack him just because he keeps going. He's going toward my capital, and in a couple turns I'll have a... Okay, so there is horses, actually quite a bit of horses, around our capital, which could be helpful for either trading the horses away for money or building mounted units to help navigate the lands a little bit quicker. Okay. So this basically says to us, he has an embassy, or he has writing already, but we do not. And because I don't want to give him, well, no, sorry. No, I'll hold off. That extra gold per turn would be nice, but I don't want to then have to give him 1 gold per turn for him to accept my capital then, or my embassy then. So there's clearly a barbarian camp somewhere up around there, because he wouldn't have gotten up there from all the way down here, or possibly over there. Okay. He should die on this attack, so I won't heal this time, and he does. And as you can see, that got me 8 culture for attacking, or for killing him, because we adopted that honor policy. And he also has writing. Okay. So with us, whoop, okay, froze there for a second. With us not having aristocracy helping toward wonder building, it might be counterproductive to try and go toward the Great Library. We'll see once we get to there. We'll see what it looks like in terms of how many turns it takes to get the Great Library. And as you can see, I'm not attacking with a scout, just because he's a lot weaker than a warrior. And it would be stupid. Oh, I should take him down here rather than waiting for him to come all the way back down. And we also need to try and push toward sailing to get the ability to work the pearls so we can increase our happiness. So since we don't have mining, which allows us to cut down the forest yet, we're going to make him build a farm right here. And he should be healed up pretty well in about a turn, and so I'm going to take him back down toward the camp. Go that way, and we're going to try and... Okay, well, Barbarian's probably going to attack us, but we might be able to still run away pretty well. And now I'm going to build a shrine. And the reason why I picked that is because we're already getting culture +4 right now, so we can hold off on that. And the food for our city is at 2, and it should be increased even more once we get this tile improved. So I wouldn't want to go necessarily toward the granary right now. So he should be good, and we're going to send him down. See if everybody else is good. And actually, we're going to call it right there. As you can tell, the links are a little different now. I can't do the link directly to the Facebook and Twitter in the video, so they are down in the description. But the YouTube to subscribe link is there, and then we also have the link for the next video in the right part of the screen, and link toward the previous video. If you didn't watch that yet, go back and watch that. You can see where we started and see some of the things I was talking about in that one. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.